Unfortunately, just as we thought we were entering calmer waters, now a new storm emerges. We know the world has changed, and it's not changing back anytime soon. This is not just about what one country does. The fact is, trade barriers are going up, and the rules keep shifting. The tensions between the major powers, especially America and China, are heating up and will continue to do so. They are already in a trade war. Tariffs between them are sky high. Even China-built ships going to the US are being taxed. And most of the ships are built in China. So you can imagine what will happen to global logistics. America is also targeting other regional countries they think are bypassing their rules. For example, America has tariffs on solar panels from China. But they can see that Chinese firms are going to ASEAN countries to make these panels and export to America. So now they have imposed high tariffs on solar panels from a few ASEAN countries as well. Cambodia, Vietnam, Malaysia, Thailand. Tariffs that are a few 100% in some of these countries, as high as 3,500%. 3,500%. You might as well say, please don't export to America. It's literally like an import ban. There is no way you can export anything at this kind of tariffs. The business can close shop. So far, Singapore has not come under the spotlight. But you can be sure we will be put under greater scrutiny as well. We must expect more pressure on us. And to navigate these pressures, it will take experience and skill. It will take people in government who have built up trust and close relationships with their counterparts in both America and China. These relationships take time to build. You can't build this overnight. Trust relationships take time to cultivate. So in this election, when opposition parties treat so lightly the loss of key ministers, I say please have a care for our country and for the well-being and livelihoods of every Singaporean. Imagine if we were in team sports. Take football as an example. If 3 to 4 members of the starting 11 in a football team are unable to play, what happens? Well, the coach can say, I have backups, I have reserves. Sure, but everyone knows that the team cannot function at the same level. It's the same in any organization. And it will be so in our next cabinet if we end up with such a loss. And that means we cannot have as an effective a team working for Singaporeans and Singapore. And these are the implications and consequences that I hope Singaporeans will consider carefully. Because the challenges are real. And when we speak to companies, we know that the impact is real and growing. It's not just happening now, it's continuing to get worse. Orders are being cancelled or postponed. Investments are being held back. Operations are being scaled down. All this will hit the global economy. America is already feeling it. It will be felt around the world, and it will hit Singapore too. MTI has already lowered its GDP forecast for this year, 0 to 2% now. For now, we think it's a matter of slower growth, but we really cannot rule out a full-blown recession, which will then have impact on Singaporeans' incomes as well as jobs. And this is not just a short-term blip. This storm won't pass quickly. It's not rain today and then sunshine tomorrow. We went through this during COVID, and you might remember, during COVID, when the outbreak started, Some people said, don't worry, it's going to be like SARS, very short, a few months, and it's going to be over. At that time, I said that the pandemic could be with us for a few years. Some people didn't believe me. They said it's just scare tactic and fear-mongering. But look what happened. We ended up with repeated waves of outbreaks, and eventually the pandemic only ended in 2023. This new storm will be similar. It will be with us for some time. For exactly how long, no one can tell. But it's not going to be a one-year affair. So we have to be mentally prepared for the longer term, for the bumpy rides ahead, and do everything we can to strengthen Singapore's position. Because this is the biggest challenge of all. It is Singapore versus this very uncertain and troubled world. And we must, all of us, do everything we can to strengthen Singapore's positions to get through this storm. The uncertainties we face will add to the existing challenges we are already seeing today, like cost of living pressures. Cost pressures is a problem that started earlier because of global inflation, due to conflicts abroad, due to global supply chain disruptions. Inflation everywhere has started to ease, including in Singapore. In fact, we have come down faster than other countries. But these recent global developments may cause further disruptions and may cause further price shocks. Jobs will be impacted. In recent weeks, I met many of our union leaders, including Sister Tana and Brother Samad, and many others. I know many of you are worried about this. Sister Tana told me that SMEs are anxious about how tariffs would affect their businesses. Workers are also very concerned. Brother Samad shared with me the anxieties felt by our younger workers, whether there will be jobs that fit their aspirations. Brother Daniel from the Air Transport Executive Staff Union and Brother Govidan from the SATS Workers Union said to me, "We've all worked so hard to get through COVID. Everyone is so tired, and now things are finally better. We thought we could look forward to better days ahead. Do we really now have to go through turbulence again?" My heart went out to them, to all our workers who have given their all these past years. Unfortunately, I couldn't give them the answer they were hoping for, because the storm is already here. We are already experiencing turbulence, and it may well get worse. But what I will promise is this: we will face this storm together. And we will overcome, just like we did it before.